Thank you, Your Honor. State of Indiana would call Officer Raymond Smith, please.
Witness sworn.
Officer, before we get started, I'm gonna ask you to use your best outside voice when you're testifying. I've really struggled today with to hear the witnesses. Unfortunately, that microphone does not amplify for us inside the well or in front of the bar, it only amplifies for the audience. I have to be able to hear you, the defense has to be able to hear you, the judge has to be able to hear you, and, most importantly, the jury. So, if you could, just speak up and use your best outside voice. I promise you won't be yelling, but we just all need to be able to hear you clearly. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you don't need to lean into the microphone. She's recording, so just sit back and we'll ask you some questions, okay?
Okay.
All right. Will you state your name, please?
My name is Raymond Smith.
And will you spell your last name for me, please?
Smith.
And how are you employed?
I'm employed as a corrections officer at Westville Correctional Facility.
And how long you been employed there?
Over 6 years.
And before you became a correctional officer, you go through any kind of special training or schooling to become a correctional officer?
I went through 8 weeks of training at the facility.
And what shift do you work at Westville?
I work the night shift. It's called K Group. It's one of 2 night shifts.
Can you tell me the hours of work for that?
6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
And do you work in a specific unit within the facility at Westville?
Yes, it's referred to as segregation.
Is it also referred to as WCU?
It is.
Okay. And are you familiar with an individual by the name of Richard Allen?
Yes, I am.
And how are you familiar with him?
He was an inmate in that WCU where I work at.
And at some point during his stay at that facility, were you asked to be a suicide companion for him?
Yes, I was.
And did that entail you sitting by his cell and recording his statements and his actions?
Yes, it did.
And did you do that on a consistent basis?
Yes.
And did you do that consistently each shift you worked?
Yes.
I'm gonna show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 299. Does this document look familiar to you?
Yes.
And what is it?
It is a suicide companion watch report.
And are you familiar with these reports?
Yes.
And are these reports that you would take as part of your duties as a suicide companion?
Yes.
And who is the author of these reports?
Myself.
How do you know that?
It is in my handwriting. It has my initials and name.
Judge, the state would move to admit what's been marked as State's Exhibit 299, please. State's Exhibit 299 offered.
No objection.
All right. I'll show 299 admitted without objection.
Judge, may I follow the same procedure by publishing it to the jury so they can follow along?
You may.
Thank you.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Officer Smith, I want to draw your attention to the first page of that document, which is April 10th of 2023, and I want to draw your attention to 3:24 a.m. On that date and time, what did Mr. Allen say?
Mr. Allen, at 3:24 a.m., licked the window of his door and stated, "Kathy, I did it. I'm guilty. Run, Kathy, run. I did it."
Then I want to move on to the next sheet. On April 22nd, want to draw your attention to 7:55. What did he say during that time?
Let's see, at 7:55 p.m., he stated, "I killed those 2 girls, so I have to kill myself."
I don't have any other questions, Judge.
Mr. Rozzi.
Thank you, Judge. So, I'm sorry, do you still work at the DOC?
Yes.
Okay, and you've been there for 5 years, you said?
Over 6 years.
And you were interviewed by law enforcement officials back on August 8th of 2023 at the prison?
That's correct, yes.
You read your statement before you came in here today?
I did.
And Rick told you that if he fucked those girls, he fucked them is what he said to you, didn't he?
If that's what's on my statement, yes, I believe he said that. I would have to refer to my statement.
Would it help you to refresh you? Look at your statement and refresh your recollection?
Yes, it would.
Okay, may I approach, Your Honor?
You may.
Direct your attention to page 13, lines 9 through 11. Let me know when you've read those. Did you look at that?
Yes. I do remember him saying this.
Did he say to you, if I fuck those girls, I fuck them. If I killed them, I killed them?
He did.
He repeat that a couple of times to you?
Yes.
Judge, I'd ask the witness be allowed to read them.
That's fine with me. Well, what lines do you want him to read, I guess? Just so there's the whole page.
Lines 15 through 21.
Well, he said it in lines 9 through 11, for starters.
Okay, he says it in 2 places, so I'm okay with him. I guess I could follow up with some questions, Judge, but he says it in 2 places, and I'd just like to put it in context, but I can follow it up with questions on redirect, Judge.
You may continue, Mr. Rozzi.
Did you report that you thought he was having some trouble remembering maybe?
I just wrote down what I heard him say. I don't know what his mental state was. I don't know if he was having trouble with memory or not.
Or maybe if he was saying it, he was just saying it like it didn't matter, right?
That's possible.
You weren't really sure of the context?
No.
Now, going back to your log sheet, Exhibit 299, which you've got there on the desk next to you, directing your attention to the April 10th entry at 2:50. You see that, the very first entry?
Yes.
So this is at 2:50 in the morning, right?
Correct.
When most people would be sleeping, right?
Right.
And he's awake and he's singing God Bless America, correct?
That is correct.
And at 3:12, he starts masturbating in front of his door, right?
That's correct.
Singing, Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
Yes, sir.
This is going on at 3 in the morning?
Yes.
And then you said earlier he started licking the door, the window of his door, right?
That's correct.
Then, at 3:35, want to direct your attention to that entry, back to God Bless America. I'm guilty.
Yes.
Directing your attention to the April 10th, 2023, entry at 4:05 to 4:11. Do you see that?
Yes, I see it.
So is he now running in place and singing God Bless America?
Yes.
I mean, I'm just trying to envision. It's like you would do like if you were at football practice or something.
Yes, sir.
Does anybody report any of these kind of? Did anybody report this on this night to somebody, like a mental health provider, or?
I recorded it in my log. There's no mental health provider until early in the AM, a few hours after this was reported.
April 10th at 4:50 a.m. Do you see that entry, third one from the bottom?
Yes.
Did he tell you, I want to go camping, you, me, Roger, and Mervyn. Chris is my best friend.
Yes, that's correct.
Did any of this make any sense to you?
No.
And then, at 5:17, he starts talking about his wife, right? Mentioning his wife, Kathy?
Yes.
There wasn't any time when you were watching Richard Allen that he mentioned any details about killing those girls, is there?
Not any details that aren't recorded in my report.
Fair enough. Basically, just the references to the sex acts, right?
The references that are on my report.
Okay, and you said that as OF August, when you were interviewed on August 8th, that you described him as being polite at that point, right?
That's correct, yes.
You noted that he slept a lot, far more than other offenders.
Yes.
You also noted there wasn't much in his cell, it was pretty bare?
That's correct.
Wasn't a real stimulating environment, right?
No.
And the last time you ever heard him say anything about his case was back in April of 2023, maybe early June, I think you actually said.
Yeah, in that time frame, yes.
But definitely not in July.
No.
That's what you said?
Yes.
And you said that the other offenders would go at him, right?
Other offenders would attempt to agitate him.
And they would say to him, there's no insanity defense.
That's correct, some would say that.
I don't have anything further.
Mr. McClelland.
Thank you, Judge. During the interview that Mr. Rossi asked you about where he made those statements, you gave the officers some additional information as well. Is that correct? The officers that were interviewing you.
I would have to refer to it. I believe that.
Do you still have the document?
This document?
Yep, that's it.
Yes.
I refer you to page 13, and I would draw your attention to lines 11 through 13. Let me know when you've had a chance to review those.
Yes, I remember this.
So you talked about what you'd heard Mr. Allen say about having sex with the girls. He also talked about if he killed him, I killed him. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And then, what other explanation do you give the officers that day for those statements?
I stated he seemed like he was having trouble remembering, like either he was having trouble remembering or he was almost saying it doesn't matter.
What kind of behavior from an inmate in a cell would require you to notify a mental health professional immediately?
Any type of behavior that would indicate the inmate is about to attempt suicide.
Any behavior that Mr. Rossi went over with you that Richard Allen was displaying in his cell, did any of that behavior cause you to notify mental health immediately?
Not immediately, no. He did state that I'm paraphrasing, because I don't have it in front of me, he killed those girls, so he needs to kill himself. I had him under close observation at that point, and if he had done anything, it would have immediately been acted upon to stop it.
But even that statement, you didn't notify mental health immediately.
Right. We don't really have the capability to notify mental health immediately. We have a nurse on the night shift, and are usually an RN, and we have supervisors in the custody staff. I could have notified them. I don't remember if I did or not.
Okay.
The nurse was not notified.
Okay. I don't have any other questions, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Rossi.
On April 10th, were these, the first page of the entries were made on April 10th, right?
Correct.
And this conversation that Mr. McClelland just had with you was due ring this time, general time frame, right?
Yes.
At that point, he was on suicide watch, wasn't it?
Correct.
His cell was stripped down to almost nothing, wasn't it?
Yes.
I mean, really we're talking about a concrete cell with a little mattress in the corner pretty much, aren't we?
Yes.
Not even any sheets in there, are there?
No.
Steel toilet?
Yes.
Bolted into the wall.
Correct.
With a sink sitting right on top of it?
Yes.
Basically brush your teeth right over your commode, don't you?
That's correct, yes.
I don't have anything further.
Does anybody on the jury have any questions for Mr. Smith?
No response or indication from any juror.
All right. Thank you, sir. You may step down. And I can take that. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, there is a question. Thank you.
Sidebar conference conducted.
What are suicidal actions that require calling the doctor?
Okay, good.
Who is MM?
MM?
Is that the officer Moneypenny listed at 7:55? I don't know what that means.
He's probably on one of the logs.
He's on one of the logs.
His entries are on here.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay with the question.
So who is MM?
It's Mike Moneypenny.
Oh, the officer Moneypenny.
Yes.
That's listed as him.
Yes, that's him.
So I can just keep it as MM and he'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then you have one more witness. Can I tell them that there's one more witness?
Yeah.
And I don't think it'll be a long one, so.
Okay. Just so that they know that we're not gonna go on indefinitely.
Yeah, inaudible, till midnight.
Okay.
Sidebar conference concluded.
Officer Smith, what are suicidal actions that require calling the doctor?
The physical act of attempting suicide will be acted upon. Any action such as him saying that he would kill himself is reported in my log and can be seen by mental health professionals the next morning.
Any follow-up, Mr. McClelland?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Rossi?
No, ma'am.
And on the log, if you could just look at that again, sir, who is MM, the officer that's listed as 7:55 p.m.?
MM is, I believe his first name is Mark, and that would be Moneypenny. His last name is Moneypenny.
Any follow-up?
No, Your Honor.
Mr.
No, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, officer. You may step down and I'll take that. And ladies and gentlemen, we have one witness left for the day. I just want you to know we're not gonna go on forever. We have one witness left and then we're gonna recess. You may call the next witness of the day.